Fable.
Fable.
What?
Fable.
Fable, yeah. Fable is a noun, and the meaning is typically a short story, typically with animals as characters, conveying a moral. So, fable is a short story, typically with animals as characters. A short story with animals in the characters and with a moral from out of the story. So it is a story, a short story, typically with animals as characters, and conveying a moral. Just like the story of, for example, just take a small story of Jungle Book. It's not a short story; it's a big rather, but it has got moral, or I don't think so, but it's complicated. Anyway, that example was not very suitable. It's a short story with animals as characters, like the crocodile and monkey. No, the clever fox and the crocodile and monkey. That story with a moral. Likewise, animals in the character of the story. It's a short story, not a very long one. Short story with animals as characters. So fable is a short story with animals as characters and conveying a moral. Fable, table. Let's look at fable as verb. Tell fictitious tales. So fable means to tell fictitious tales, means take fake or no, means imaginary stories, no, fantasy stories, like. Okay, how to use it as a verb? I do not dream nor fable. I do not dream nor fable, or I do not fable also, you can say. Fine. Was fable. There is one more anecdote. Anecdote, but meaning will be very different. Anecdote is entirely different. Anecdote also is a short stories, but it's not necessarily should have an animal character. Anecdote can have even human characters, or even birds, or any metaphorical characters. Huh? So that anecdote is different, but that also gives a moral. It's a very short story, or maybe a very short made up story to give a moral, but in that focus is moral. But in fable, it's a short story, but it should have always animal characters, and to have children get involved in learning a story and getting the meaning or moral out of it. So fable is a short story, typically with animals as characters, conveying a moral. Okay, I think it's enough.